This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for July 11, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, Kenyan priest charged with rape and abduction of 12-year-old girl in St. Catherine. The Jamaica Constabulary Force confirmed on Tuesday that a 39-year-old Kenyan Roman Catholic priest has been charged with 4 counts of sexual offenses following accusations that he abducted and raped a 12-year-old girl at his church premises in St. Catherine. The charges include sexual intercourse with a person under 16 years, sexual touching of a child, grievous sexual assault, and abduction of a child fewer than 16 years. The offenses were allegedly committed on the afternoon of Sunday, March 19, 2023, but were only reported to authorities on Saturday, June 23, 2023. Reports are that the priest befriended the child, a 12-year-old primary school student, and lured her to his home on the premises of a Roman Catholic church in Portmore, St. Catherine, where he allegedly assaulted her. The charges were filed after the man was positively identified by the child during an identification parade and a question-and-answer interview with his attorney. While reiterating its commitment to ensuring justice for victims of sexual offenses, the JCF urged anyone with additional information related to the case to come forward. Motorcyclist dies in St. Ann crash. A man died from injuries he sustained during a motor vehicle collision along the Gibraltar Main Road in Watttown, St. Ann on Monday. He has been identified as Javon Brown. Police report that around 3:30 p.m., Brown was riding a motorcycle when it collided with a white Toyota Probox. According to lawmen, Brown reportedly lost the control of the motorcycle and crashed into the Toyota, which was traveling in the opposite direction. Brown was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. 3 arrested in relation to seizure of rifle in Spanish Town. 3 people were taken into custody in connection with the seizure of a rifle during a targeted raid in the Johnson Pen area of Spanish Town, St. Catherine on Sunday. A magazine containing 5 5.56mm rounds, a motorcycle, 2 boxes of unlicensed cigarettes, and half a pound of ganja were also seized during the police military operation. A property was searched and the items found. The serial number on the rifle was erased. Burn patient Akelia Dunkley progressing well following surgeries. Doctors treating 14-year-old Akelia Dunkley say she could return to Jamaica within the next month as her treatment for second-degree burns is progressing well. After 4 surgeries, she is said to be eating, talking, and asking about her schoolwork. Stephen Joseph's project manager for local charity, San Myrna Foundation, provided an update Monday on Akelia's treatment. He said the teen has an additional skin grafting surgery to undergo as well as a further rehabilitation.
She has an additional surgery to do, which is more skin grafting. And then after that process is done, and more rehabilitation from the JM Burn Center. Once everything is done and all goes well, which Dr. Hassan estimated the release of 4 to 6 weeks, and before her release, she will have her full rehabilitation back. So they're not going to release her until she can walk and take care of her personal hygiene. Once that is done, then she will head back to Jamaica.
Burn and the plastic surgeon at the JMS Burn Center at the Doctor's Hospital, Dr. Saeed Hassan, who is part of the team caring for Akelia, said that the center has a success rate of 98%.
Her prognosis is really good. I think if you see her face is entirely healed and she's happy, smiles, and I think in a week or so she should be able to walk pretty well.
Akelia was airlifted to the JMS Burn Center at a doctor's hospital in Georgia on June 21 after a stove exploded at her St. Elizabeth home, leaving her with burns to more than 50% of her body. Appliance store on fire in Spalding, Clarendon. Firefighters are now battling a blaze at Gary's Appliances and the Furniture Mart in Spalding, Clarendon. Traffic on the two-lane road has slowed significantly as a unit from the fire brigade attempts to extinguish the blaze. It is unclear how the fire started. Jamaicans traveling from London forced to sleep in Nassau Airport after flight develops technical issues. Several Jamaicans heading home from the United Kingdom and other individuals heading to Caribbean islands for visits are now stuck in Nassau, Bahamas, after the aircraft they were traveling in developed problems. The passengers left London's Heathrow Airport at 11:15 a.m. on Monday on a Virgin Atlantic Boeing 787-9 jet and were scheduled to stop in the Bahamas before traveling to Montego Bay, St. James. However, when they landed in the Bahamas, they were told that because of issues with the aircraft, there would be a delay before they would head to Montego Bay. We spent 9 hours sitting on that flight because they said the aircraft had some issues. After 9 hours, they told us they didn't have anywhere to put us and we would have to stay in the airport, and that is where we have been since then, one passenger told the news. We have been told that the plane was sorted out last night, but we were told that the crew could not fly immediately after so many hours, and we will have to stay until 4 p.m. before they can take us to Montego Bay, added the obviously frustrated passenger who is traveling with his wife. The flight is now scheduled to leave Nassau at 4:40 p.m. and arrive in Montego Bay at 5:15 p.m. Efforts to get a comment from the Virgin Atlantic have so far been unsuccessful. Court awaits a psychiatric evaluation report for murder accused. The prosecution on a murder case involving a St. James man charged with the stabbing death of another man on Bevan Avenue in Montego Bay is awaiting the results of a psychiatric evaluation before proceeding. Delmar Elson, 34, is charged with murder in connection with the death of 29-year-old Romain Legister, who is also from Montego Bay in the parish. He is represented by attorney-at-law Jermaine Campbell. When the case was heard in the St. James Parish Court on Monday, the court was told that a psychiatric evaluation had been done, but that no report had been generated. However, the doctor requested that he return to Spanish Town so that the report can be completed, according to the court. Presiding Judge Keisha Grant Price subsequently set the case for mention on July 31, and Elson was remanded. It was reported that around 7 a.m. on March 17, both men had a disagreement. The police said during a dispute, a pair of scissors was used to stab Legister in the chest. Legister was assisted by residents to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he died while being treated. When an individual is charged with a crime, the court may order a mental health evaluation. When an individual is charged with a crime, the court may order a mental health evaluation. A court-ordered mental health evaluation aims to provide more information about a person's mental state, which is used to make decisions in legal proceedings. The evaluation assesses the defendant's mental state and whether they are fit to stand trial. The report generally includes an analysis of the individual's mental state and the current functional level. The findings are then typically used as evidence by the court in reaching a decision in the case. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.